Hello,
We
everyone. Welcome
recorded.
back. Thank you guys for joining me today. It's great to see you all. So we have May 7th. Here we are, all set up. Okay. So we have four teams tonight. Gail is running the first one, Rob Palmer, Kevin will be running the third, and then Bob is doing the bonus. So let's see who's on the teams today. This is game number 319 from May 7th, 2026. So Gail, Janine, Karen, and Mono, what's your team name tonight?
It's Cash Patel is the new J. Edgar Boozer.
And I like that you spelled his name the way he likes it being spelled with a dollar sign in the middle.
So this is
Nice.
so this is another DUI hire.
Yeah.
Yeah, DUI higher. All right, Avi, Faith and Romero, Paula with the new hair and new look, and Rob Palmer.
We are Dawkins and Claudia sitting in a tree, Kissing.
Who's Claudia?
His AI girlfriend.
The AI that apparently Dawkins is convinced is sentient.
Okay. Saya, Jim, Kevin, and Peggy.
We are 1,500 beagles go to Daisy Hill Puppy Farm in honor of the beagles that were rescued from the lab.
Aww.
I don't want to think about puppies in the lab. Oh,
And Kevin
They're
is using
cute.
his beagly dog as his background so that we can
oh,
actually look in the eyes of a
Oh,
deer beagle.
look at that.
oh! Look at Faith has got new hair too. She's copying Paula. What's going on here?
We're being cool. We're edgelords.
Yeah, I would have put myself in an avatar, but you wouldn't be able to recognize me without the sprout.
I know we would just be
You
totally
can't
confused.
get an avatar with a sprout?
No,
No.
You
no,
know,
but our
are
entire
you
team's
coming?
avatars.
Are you coming to CSICon
Yeah,
with your sprout?
I'm gonna have to find it again.
Yeah, he has a
Because
sprout.
because otherwise we won't recognize you.
Well, that might differ. Okay, Bob, Jamie, Carl, and Norman. What's the winning game name tonight? What's your game name?
Trump and his cabinet deserve a vacation. Maybe a cruise.
Yeah, baby.
I wanted to go with the hantavirus thing too, but
Boy, didn't we? Aren't we all?
Rob had a good rhyme.
Oh
Put him
man,
on
I
that
tell
plague
you,
ship, man. Put
I
him
feel
on the
like
plague
it's
ship.
deja vu all over again with that cruise ship. That. Oh my God.
People have been asking, has Madagascar closed their borders yet?
Oh God, terrifying. Okay, so Cash Patel is the new J. Edgar Boozer versus Dawkins and Claudia sitting in a tree, Kissing, versus 1,500 beagles go to Daisy Hill Puppy Farm versus Trump and his cabinet deserve a vacation, maybe a cruise. All right, so we're all set. I think everybody has their powers that are supposed to have powers. Is that right? Gail, Rob, Kevin, and Bob. You might want to check your settings to see if you have them, and let me know if you don't. And
Does Daisy,
Want me to
does
send
Daisy
you to
Hill
your
Puppy
rooms now?
Farm?
Want me to send you to your rooms?
Oh, by the way, does Daisy Hill Puppy Farm have 1,500 flying dog houses?
flying dog houses.
It might.
Maybe now. All right, Gail, you're up.
Okay. Where would I check my settings
It should
for
say, let me look.
having
No, you have
Breakout
them.
rooms at the bottom.
I just double checked. You have them. It'll look different at the bottom. You'll have more
Okay.
controls than we had before. Normal. Okay, Gail.
Okay.
Okay. The name of the category is spicy questions, but not what you're thinking. Okay. What was the reason the Spice Islands were known by that name before the purchase of Manhattan? And the hint is name one of the two different spices they're named for. Okay, question 2. True or false? We all know that in 1626, the Dutch bought Manhattan Island from the native Canarsie of the Algonquin tribe for material traditionally valued at approximately $24. As is often the case when two different cultures interact, the Dutch thought they traded Manhattan for the Spice Islands. Okay, question 3. Who was the Dutch representative who was probably of French or Walloon descent and from Cleves, who arranged this deal and became its first European director? These are all about the same topic, right? I didn't have to keep referring. I assume you understood that.
What does the "it's" in that sentence refer to?
The same thing as question 2. That's what I was just saying. These are all about that purchase, these first few questions.
So there's a director of the purchase?
It was the person who led the Dutch team to make the purchase, who's given credit for making the purchase. Okay, question 4. It remains a highly controversial deal, as it isn't even clear that the seller was the owner. What do scholars believe that the native people thought they were selling, or you can choose either answer, or what other native tribe had a better claim on the island? And there are a couple of questions where I'm going to give you choice of more than one possible question to answer, since we only allow one answer per question. Okay, question 5. What was the name of the Dutch monopoly company that controlled much of the spice trade in the 17th century? And now we're going on to other Spice Islands questions as the history is continuing. Okay. Question 6. There was fighting and colonial domination over the Spice Islands. Several European countries were involved in the Second Anglo-Dutch War. It was finally settled after the Portuguese were kicked out and the Dutch destroyed the plantations. What treaty ended the war in 1667 again? Or why did the Dutch expel the natives and destroy the plantations?
Because
Again,
they were assholes?
You have a choice of 2 possible answers. If you think that's one of them, you can put that in, but it's not the answer.
Yeah, Avi.
Thanks for the hint, Avi. Thank you.
It's always a good answer.
I would have
Avi.
got that one wrong.
It's a good answer, but it won't count. I'm glad
Oh
you said
shit! I thought it was right.
Well, it's probably right, which is why I'm telling you it doesn't count. So I'm glad you said it before I told you it was going to be wrong.
It's not the answer you're
Okay.
looking for.
Mistrica fragrans is a 2 spices, 1 fruit, and that's a quote, that plays a major role in this extraordinary series of historical events. Explain how 2 spices come from 1 fruit while naming those spices.
Oh, goodness.
It'll be very obvious when you know the answer.
Oh.
Okay, question 8 and 9, because they're shorter. Question 8. What common belief among Europeans caused this now readily available spice to be so valuable? Okay, question 9.
Wait, is the this in question 8 referring to question
all of
7?
these are about the Spice Islands and what they're famous for. All of them are.
Okay.
Although you can buy this spice anywhere spices are sold today, what could happen if you use it extremely generously? And question 10, and there is a bonus. Question 10. Although this group of islands is still generally known as the Spice Islands to outsiders, what is the actual name that the native people still use? And the bonus is, if you decided you wished to visit the Spice Islands, why would this be very difficult? All right. I'll send you to your rooms unless you have questions. Go.
There we go.
Well, Mono.
Oh,
It was
Mono's this is Mono's category, huh?
It was nice to try it.
I'm crossing my fingers.
Gail seems to think I know a lot about spices. Once before, she had a spice category and she said Mano would get this, and I was clueless.
Well,
I know
that's a
one.
hint.
Which
I
one?
stereotype about where you came from.
Yeah, see?
Well, you maybe know more about that part of the world than the rest of us.
And I have a guess. I have a guess on one, and I believe I know one.
Which one do you know?
The one about the company, the Dutch company. I think we had this before. I think it's the Dutch East India Company.
That's
Yeah,
right.
that sounds right.
Oh,
Which
everybody
number?
knows it.
No. Since you mentioned it.
Which number is it?
I don't know.
I'm going to try and share the screen. I have the questions there. Should I do that?
I think it's number 5. What was the name of the Dutch monopoly company that controlled much of the spice trade for the 17th century? And that's the Dutch what?
East India Company.
Oh, the Dutch East India or?
Yeah, Dutch East India Company.
Okay.
If you want to share the screen, that's cool. Or not, doesn't matter.
No, I thought if people think it would help to have the questions all there on the screen.
Lots of times it is easier to see what we've answered.
Yeah. So I go to, where do I find that? Share the screen.
Share screen under share.
Share, I see the share icon. Oh, okay. It says allow Zoom to share the screen. Can you see it? Oh.
Susan might need to give you permission. Do you have to give permission? No?
No, everybody has permission. It's not showing yet, Mono.
Huh. So when I say share,
you have to tell it which screen to share.
Yeah, that I've done.
Okay. And then hit the button that says, okay, I'm ready to share.
It says open system settings.
No.
Zoom workplace to share your screen. Open system settings. So I have to go, oh, I see.
No, you shouldn't have to do that.
So Karen, what's the other one that you think that you know?
The spice that's there, I think, is nutmeg.
Wonder which question that was.
Oh.
Okay, let's see. Are you talking about question 1?
There we go.
Here we go, Mono.
Oh, you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right. So where we are,
So number 5 is the one about the company.
Okay, let me reread these things.
Okay. What
Question 2 is a true or false, so we should be able to figure that out. Probably true based on question 4.
Anything else? What was the name, reason the Spice Islands were known by that name before the purchase of Manhattan? Because
Well, they probably thought that's where spice came from. Like the reason why by Native Americans are called Indians, because they thought they were on India.
So they
That's
thought
a
this
guess. It's a guess. I don't know.
makes sense. They thought that
That's where spice came from.
The Dutch representative, he must be a famous name. Because it can't be an obscure name. She wouldn't ask for somebody who's totally obscure. Must be some name we are very familiar with, but we didn't associate with this.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Besides Rembrandt, I don't know any Dutch names. I mean,
well, Cleves was Anna Cleves was Henry VIII's wife.
Yeah.
So I'm just throwing it out there. Look like I know what I'm talking about, but I don't.
Or we could say like Jansen, Jensen, because it's like the most common name in Dutch.
Okay, Deborah's coming into this room, so
like Smith.
Oh, that's good because I need to talk to her.
Okay.
Okay, do we want to put Anne of Cleves down for now?
Because that doesn't make any sense.
No. She got killed.
Oh,
I don't.
Jansen?
I'm just thinking that it just okay. Let me look at the rest of these questions here. Here's Deborah. Let her get caught up. It's spices. The Spice
Islands.
Spice Islands.
Oh.
Hi, Deborah.
Hi, Karen. Hey, Jenny. Hi, Susan. Hi, Ma.
Hi.
The reason Spice Islands were home. No, there's a what? Okay. Which one are you on?
We've answered two of them.
Okay.
No, we've answered
We're on number 1.
We've answered 1, 2, and 5.
1, 2, and 5. Okay.
Oh, 2.
Who was the Dutch representatives? Whose category is this?
Gail.
Oh, goody. Okay. It was probably a French or.
Wait, it says right there from Cleves. When? Oh, I see. Because she was killed. Okay, I get it. Never mind.
Okay, so I'm just looking at the questions again. On question number 6, I don't know the name of the treaty. Did the Dutch expel the natives? I think they destroyed the plantations because they were worried about competition.
Okay.
So after.
But again, that's a guess. And then could the spice be 2 spices, 1 fruit in question 7? Could that be pepper? Because question 8 makes it sound like it was a very common spice. And I know pepper was one of the most common spices used, and it was used partly to cover up the fact that meat could get really rancid. And so that they would use it to cover up the smell and the taste. So it could have been another spice too, but pepper's so common. And if you use it too extremely generously, I assume it could make you sick. I don't know. I don't like pepper, but maybe you guys know.
I think the 2 spices from 1 fruit is nutmeg and mace.
That's what Karen said too.
Oh, okay.
Because one's kind of the outside and one's kind of the inside or something like that.
It says explain how 2 spices come from 1 fruit.
Yeah. I think that's what that is.
But you said one is inside, one is outside.
Yeah, something like that. It's like
the outer hull can be one thing.
Yeah.
It's like you can have citrus and citrus zest from the peel.
Yeah.
Okay, so what common belief among Europeans caused this now readily available spice to be so valuable, like nutmeg? Why is it so valuable, and it had to do with a belief.
Oh, it had to have been an aphrodisiac.
Aphrodisiac, yeah. Everybody,
Wow, why
everybody
else
believes
would
they're
it
going to
be?
get laid.
Okay, there you go. It's okay. Well, then maybe this answers question 9. Although you can buy the spice today, what could happen if you use too much of it?
No, it can make you sick. I think you can hallucinate or kind of get, woozy.
Oh, I was gonna say it might make people get more pregnant. You start cheating.
More pregnant.
Well, more
What was that?
more
What
pregnant.
they used to say about
Right, you don't get more pregnant.
No.
More babies. No, okay, hallucination.
You know what? Maybe I'm getting hallucinogenic properties from cinnamon. Maybe it's not nutmeg.
I don't know.
That might
I
be.
know it's a
I
common
never.
thing.
Yeah. I mean, cinnamon is a bark.
Yeah.
So you'd think that the fruit would be more likely to have, concentrated stuff in
Okay.
it, but I don't know. What do I know?
I don't
Might
know
be
the
right.
name.
It could be toxic.
Yeah, how about that? Toxic.
Toxic and well, the dose makes the poison, right?
If you decided you wanted to visit the Spice Islands, why would this be difficult?
I don't think they have like an airport.
Do they have a port? Do they have a boat port?
I don't think they have an address. I mean, aren't they just kind of here and there? I mean, they're not all in one place.
Where are
They don't have a landing strip or
I don't even know where they are. Where are they? What are these Spice Islands?
Yeah, right.
I'm going to be reading up on them after we're done.
Yeah.
I've heard of them. Aren't they near?
Although this group of islands is still generally known as Spice Islands, to its outsiders, what is the actual name that native people still use?
Where are
Home.
the Spice Islands?
They call it home.
Could it be? Are the Spice Islands kind of north of Hawaii? And
they're in Indonesia, I think. But there's many, 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 many islands in Indonesia, right? Like, isn't that the most island-rich nation in the world?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Which
it's a
might be
cool
one of
island.
the.
So why don't we say Indonesia then and finish?
There you go.
okay, so why would it be difficult to visit? Do you want to put the air flight?
Because they're not all one thing.
They may not even be one country.
Yeah, that's what I think. They're probably not all they're not even all one country. They're just kind
Oh,
of.
you mean they're like some islands are part of this country and some islands are part of that country?
Yeah.
They got divided up.
Just some general idea that.
I have another suggestion for the answer to question 10. What the actual name of what the native people call the islands?
Okay.
Sporty Spice Island, Scary Spice Island, Ginger Spice Island.
You mean it's a British music group of women who took on the names of all these spices. Scary Spice and stuff like that.
Scary Spice.
So the bonus would be
Island.
that it's not one country. Is that the?
Yeah, something like
not
that.
It's not an actual. Single place.
It's like going to see Hogswort.
Yeah.
Wait, what? How is that
like going to see Hogswort? Yeah, that makes sense.
There were people who actually showed up at some train station in I think London or somewhere and wanted to buy a ticket to go there.
Oh,
and crashed into a wall because they thought they might be able to run through it.
I hope so.
I have been to that place that
train station.
Yeah, that train station. We were there and it is packed. They've got a whole area in there set aside where you can take pictures. It's all set up with owls and carts, and you go up and you can take your picture holding the cart with the owl on it, and a fake owl. And of course, they're making a fortune off of that. And the lines are really long.
Coming back to we have question 3, 4, and 6, no answers for them.
That's right.
Well, 3.
I suggest Jansen for 3 because it's the most common Dutch name, but it does say French or Walloon descent. I don't know.
Okay.
But
I'm
I
sure
don't
this
know.
is a name we've heard, but we heard
What
it
did the
when we were in high
native people
school.
thought
So
they were selling? Maybe beads, fish, furs.
Oh,
it means highly controversial.
who's keeping? Is somebody keeping going to keep score when the answers are given?
You're in charge. You got the screen.
You've got the file, Mono. Can you?
Selling.
I can take a picture of this. Our answers.
Okay, so anyway, let's. I'll have it as a backup. I'll keep score. Do we have anything for 5 or 6?
We don't have 4.
4 and 6.
Several European countries are involved.
Oh, I said on 6 that I thought it might be competition. This is why they destroyed the plantations. I don't know if that's true.
What treaty? You want the name of the treaty. What treaty ended the war?
Or it says or.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't know the treaty name.
Okay, competition. Okay.
So 4.
Okay, number 4. Highly controversial. This is a scholars believe thought they were.
Or who had a better claim on the island. Well, if you go with what
No, we don't have time. So let's just go with that one and pick the other 2 and then come back to it.
So what was that? What are the
We need 4.
What do they believe the native people
As
thought
I
they
said,
were selling?
furs or beads, or they thought they were selling tangible things. I don't know.
Also, one other thing, question 9, did I get it right? That hallucinate? Did someone say it might be just toxic?
Yeah.
Highly controversial. What did they believe they were selling? Did they believe in an afterlife, like entry to the afterlife or something?
9 we had as toxic, but we didn't say hallucinate.
Maybe they thought they were selling a timeshare.
In the bonus, why would it be difficult to visit the Spice Islands? Because it is not one nation.
Okay, are you ready for the answers?
Yep.
Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we're going to go through them. Before I start, let me tell you, because a couple of you suggested that you wanted to find out more about this, and I understand that, and my suggestion would be the way I got this category was I like to watch a video series on YouTube called OTR, and he did an entire set on this and about this. I did some additional research to get some of the details right, but it is absolutely amazing. I had no idea about this until I saw that, and it blew my mind.
Did you say OTR?
OTR, yeah.
Okay.
I think OTR, yeah. Jamie,
Off the record?
right?
Oh,
You know
off
that.
the record? Oh, that's good.
No, I'm asking.
He just uses the letters. He is in Thailand, but this was not obviously about Thailand. Okay.
I mean something else too, though.
All right. Question 1. About cloves and nutmeg. And those are the 2 spices that were grown at the point where we're talking about in the beginning, only in the world. Those are the only 2 places, the only place in the world, this little group of islands that are in fact part of Indonesia, but they aren't the same as Indonesia. They are part of Indonesia, and they're looked at separately, although they are part of Indonesia. This cloves and nutmeg was available only there, and it became a huge deal in the early part of our history, of European history, about when Europeans were going to the West and discovering all these things.
But that wasn't the question. What was the reason they were known by that name?
The nutmeg. That's the answer.
Okay, okay, so
was
we were
the hint, Gail, not the question.
Oh, in one of the 2
The hint was the 2 spices.
Yeah, and the spices are the cloves and nutmeg.
Right, that was a hint, not the question.
The question was, why is it named that? It's named that for cloves and nutmeg.
So our answer was
So
they
what
grew
is named?
spices. They grew spices nobody else did, which
And
answers the question.
You only needed one of the 2.
Okay.
Okay. You've had cloves or nutmeg, you can get credit for it.
Yeah, okay, we got it.
Okay.
I think we got that one,
Question-
Peggy, because we talked about those two
True.
spices.
Oh, it's true.
Question true is true.
Oh,
And
man.
where it starts to become everything they taught us in school wasn't right. Okay? In fact, the whole point, from the point of view of the Dutch, who wanted the Spice Islands because it was the only place in the world you could get, especially nutmeg, but also cloves. And they were very valuable, very valuable. And they traded Manhattan from the Indians in order to own the Spice Islands.
But who? But
That doesn't seem possible because the Dutch knew that they weren't in Indonesia.
I don't even know if Indonesia existed then. It had nothing to do with this.
Okay, but the islands of Southeast Asia existed.
Yeah.
And the Dutch knew that was where they were getting where these spices came from. But the natives who were living on Manhattan probably didn't even know that those islands existed. So why the heck would the Dutch think that they were?
Because they probably pointed off into the wood, said, we want that.
They problem was exactly what it says in this question, because this question is absolutely true. In 1626, the Dutch bought Manhattan Island from the Canarsies of the Algonquin tribe.
Yeah, we know that.
Originally valued at $24. And we've always been taught how stupid those Indians were to give it to them for $24. It wasn't true. The Dutch thought they got it over on them because they were getting the Spice Islands in return. And they knew that. The Indians did not know that. Okay? Yeah. The Indians thought that they were trading they were trading for the Spice Islands, which they knew nothing about. They were in Manhattan, right? So that is true. Peter Minuet was the person who orchestrated that whole thing. He was representing Dutch, but as the question suggests, he wasn't Dutch at all, right? But he was representing the Dutch, and he planned this whole scheme. Manhattan for the Spice Islands, because he wanted the Spice Islands. He didn't care about Manhattan, which of course became New Amsterdam, right? And was later abandoned because they didn't want it. What they wanted was the Spice Islands. This is the stuff they never taught us in school, which is why.
Will you accept Van Allen Allspice as an answer?
For what? Allspice is a different spice altogether. Okay, the Indians did not believe humans could own land. This is the cultural clash. They thought they were leasing it for them to be able to use it. Okay. Or it turned out that another tribe had the better claim. The Manhattans, folks. That's they were buying Manhattan.
Yeah.
The Manhattans had the better claim of giving away their island. But the Canarsie didn't think it was a big deal because they just thought they were saying you could use this. So all the stuff we were taught in school about how we put it over on them is all garbage.
Yeah. Did they think they were selling a timeshare?
Yes, something like that.
Yeah. Something like that.
You were right. Timeshare.
You were right.
It was in fact the Dutch East India Company or VOC if you prefer the okay. Now, there are two answers, and the answer that they were assholes is correct, but we already agreed before we started that wasn't going to be the answer, right? It's the Treaty of Breda was the name of the treaty. I didn't think you'd know that, which is why I gave you the choice. The point was that they were about to lose control because the European countries are fighting with each other, and they all wanted these islands because this stuff was extremely valuable. It was the only place in the world you could get it. Now it's grown in other places in the world. But then there was the only place in the world you could get was these small group of islands. And they were fighting over it. And the Dutch realized that they were about to lose it. So they burned the whole place down and kicked out all of the natives in order to make it not usable for the British who were taking it over.
Okay, that's
so nuts.
Okay, that's not.
They were really assholes, not just ordinary assholes.
So we were kind of right in saying competition.
Yeah.
If you
Like,
knew what I was just saying, you know whether you knew it or not.
yeah. Okay. Okay. I heard that at one point the Dutch destroyed some plantations so that to limit the supply and up the price.
Yeah, that was the point. To
Yeah,
limit
okay.
the supply and make sure that they didn't want to up the price. They didn't want the others to have that up price. Okay? Okay. Now we're going from the history to what's happening today. The nutmeg is the center of the fruit. And you can see that on the tree when it's growing.
It's the pit.
It's the pit. And then
It's the pits.
around the pit, there is this other stuff that you can see in the picture or in that picture. And that's what's called mace. And if you go to the store and you buy mace, what you're buying is a grinding of that stuff on the outside, and the nutmeg is ground from the center seed.
Gail, if we got that it was the outside, like the fruit, the outside flesh and the pit, but we didn't get the mace part, do we still get credit?
Did
Not
anybody
the
get the
outside
whole
though, it's
thing?
in the pit. It is another.
Yeah,
The
we share
other
that.
team's got it, so no.
Celia has one. She
The
showed us.
point is to know that the seed is nutmeg and the mace is the outside of the seed.
So
You get two things from each plant.
So look at the picture she's got in the right lower corner there. That's the fruit of the tree. It's about the size of a lemon tree. My husband grows nutmeg in the Caribbean.
Grenada,
It's the
right? That's one of the few places
Grenada,
in the world it grows.
which used to be the second biggest producer after Indonesia of nutmeg. Now they've gone down a bit since because due to hurricanes. But anyway, that's the fruit, and it's about the size of a lemon tree. And when it's ripe, the fruit itself, so it looks like kind of like a little yellow apricot. Okay, and when it's ripe, it starts to split open on its own, and the pit actually will fall down onto the ground, and the farmers will come and pick them all up. And on the outside, as Gail's illustration shows, is the red mace. Yeah. If you can look very carefully, I don't have the mace still on here, but there's grooves where the mace grows on it. Yeah. So they collect all that and they dry it.
More importantly, I want to know if we got a point, because this is asking for 3 answers. Explain how, and then name the 2 spices. And we got at least 2 of those.
It's one answer. It's one answer.
Explain how 2 spices come from one fruit and
one answer.
Name the spices.
It's one answer.
That's not one answer, Gail.
What I'm asking you for is the center is the nutmeg and the outside is the mace. That's one answer. It's one seed.
Yeah. So it's one pit of it's 2 spices growing on this pit of one.
Somebody doesn't
fruit.
understand the English language here, and it's not right.
No, I think that the question is how you divide up the answer. It says very clearly 2 fruits.
So we get 2/3 of a point.
You got it.
You can have 2/3 of a point. Okay. It was believed to have medicinal properties, especially because they thought it kept off bubonic plague. There was a point when this was the only place in the world it could be obtained in the 18th century, and the people in Europe wanted it desperately because of the plague.
Here's some dried out mace on another nutmeg I have here. I did not know that, Gail. That's fascinating. I did know that one time nutmeg was considered so valuable they called it black gold.
Yeah.
But
in fact,
I didn't know about the bubonic plague. That is really interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 9. It can result in hallucinations, even organ failure, but only in large doses. There's nothing wrong with sprinkling nutmeg on your drink, because that's perfectly fine. But there are people who want those hallucinations, who take huge doses of nutmeg, and that can really, really be bad. In extreme forms, you can even die from it, but it's not the usual reaction.
You'd have to eat.
The reaction is to get toxic, perhaps organ failure, but usually it just lasts a few hours.
So if
You'd
we
have to eat
just
a hell of a
wrote,
lot.
Don't even ask the question, Avi. That's the definition of what we said.
okay,
You'd have to eat a hell of a lot to get
Oh, yeah.
poisonous, but conceivably it could kill
There
you.
you go. Poison.
How many
If you get an awful lot, and the only people who die from it usually are the people who are doing it on purpose to get the hallucination.
Yeah.
It would be really hard to eat that much nutmeg, but
Yeah.
it was an episode of Death in Paradise. A young guy died because he OD'd from putting a ton of nutmeg in his smoothie to get high, and died. So there you
Google
go.
says 2 to 3 tablespoons of ground nutmeg can make you hallucinate. So 15 to 20 grams.
Yeah, but that's
hard to eat that much
what they're trying to
nutmeg.
do.
Ugh.
People who get to the bad stuff are trying to do that. Okay, Rune Island and Bandura Islands are part of the Maluku Islands. This isn't something you could figure out. You have to know it. They are part of Indonesia, but they are not Indonesia. Indonesia is a huge, huge place. This is one small, extremely isolated place. And you have to get there, and here's the bonus. You have to get there by boat, because as I heard Carl say, when I happened to be visiting that room, there's no airport. You have to get there by boat.
We got that
and
point.
in fact,
We need that
on that
bonus.
video I told you about, the OTR video, he takes the only boat that makes the trip. And it's in the middle of nowhere. There's nothing but water, except for a couple of islands called the Spice Islands.
Hypothetically, could you get there by flying boat?
Indonesia.
They still doesn't have an airport. I want to do a point of order on question number 2, the true or false one, because I looked it up and it said that the Dutch, they already had what they thought they had control of Manhattan, and they ceded it to the British in exchange for Rune Island. That had nothing to do with the Indians. They played no part in that.
Well, that's not what all of the authorities I have said. All of the authorities I have agree with what I just said.
That's exactly.
You found one who disagrees.
They ceded it to the British. So
Right.
That's what I found on all of Google.
The British ended up with it, but not in the beginning. When they got Manhattan Island, the whole point, if you look at Minuet's records from that time, his whole reason for doing that was not because he wanted Manhattan, he wanted the Spice Islands. And that was his trade.
Yeah, so they ceded Manhattan to get control of Rune Island from the British, and the British got Manhattan.
They traded. That's exactly true.
That's what it says. Like they made a trade. Only they didn't. The Indians didn't know.
Yeah, with the British, the question indicated that it was the Indians.
The British didn't make that original deal. The Dutch did. The British weren't even involved yet.
No, what she's saying is the Dutch and the British made the deal.
No. The deal was already made by the time the British get involved, because Minuet did it on behalf of the Dutch East India Company.
Gail is in charge. She says that is the answer. That's
I'm telling you what the authorities that I read, and I worked for
you?
several days reading stuff to make sure I got it right.
This is just a point on a trivia game that we do. So why are you guys?
It's trivia.
Interesting how when two sides dig in, Susan blames one side.
There's a video you can watch in about an hour on OTR that will show you the whole story. And he goes to the islands and he talks to the native people who are still there and still live there and are happy still living there, even though they're living a life that is not the kind of life we would prefer.
All right.
Interesting.
Anyway.
Well, I was going to do a nutmeg category, but Gail, I think I gave it all away now.
You'll have to
blame OTR for that, because I would never have done that if it wasn't for OTR.
All right, let's do the scores. Thank you, Gail. All right, scores we have. Trump and his cabinet deserve a vacation, maybe a cruise.
I think 6.
Okay. Dawkins and Claudia sitting in a tree, KISSING.
5 2/3.
Okay.
Wow.
Truncate that.
Round it up.
1,500 beagles
Round it
go
up.
to Daisy Hill
Round
Puppy
it up.
Farm.
7.
Woo.
And Cash Patel is the new J. Edgar Boozer.
Wait,
I thought 4.
You thought I was not sure 3 or 4.
4.
I think 4.
Okay.
All right. All right. Good job. Okay. Very good.
It's hard, Gail. I'm just glad
I'm
I
gonna
knew
have to
something
read up.
about
I'm gonna have to
nutmeg.
watch that video that you suggested because that sounds really interesting because there's probably a lot of history behind it.
This is
okay.
really
Rob?
cool because it's an unusual double pitted nutmeg.
Yeah.
Oh, neat. Rob?
Now, Celia, I expect that they got seeds from East India and the East Indies and planted them in the West Indies, and that's why they're growing nutmeg in the West
Yes.
Indies now.
Yeah, yeah. I think originally as part of the whole, trade, slave trade, and all the trading and stuff they did. Also, didn't breadfruit also come from the East Indies, the South Pacific, and it was also brought to the Caribbean.
Mutiny on the Bounty. The
it was also brought to the
Bounty's
Caribbean.
mission was to pick up breadfruit from the Pacific Islands to bring them to the Caribbean.
To grow specifically to have cheap food to fill slaves.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's a pretty big crop there now.
Okay.
Not as big as nutmeg though. But yeah, it's all the international trade is pretty fascinating.
Rob?
Okay, second category should be less contentious because it's just pictures and you got to name the person. Unless you know an identical twin, there's only one answer. Who are we? It's the mystery theme. All right. Here we go. And I'm going to, as usual, give you the file when this is done. So I'm not going to linger on any one photo very long here. Can you see the screen?
Yeah.
Can you see the screen?
Yeah.
Yes, we can.
Okay. Number 1. Number 2. No, I'm going to stop reading the numbers. They're right on the screen. Go. And there is a bonus. The most serious photo of the group. Okay. Let me put in the link and make sure you guys can open it. Looks like a very weird. Wait a minute, is that correct? Why? Oh, it's truncating it. Okay, there we go.
Where are we, Miss Tracy? Okay.
Okay, so here is the document. Somebody let me know you can open that.
Opens.
Yeah.
Okay, good luck.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, somebody else has to take notes since I'm in charge of the slides. Okay, the first one's Melanie, Teresa King.
I just spent the weekend with her. Saturday.
Is this Michael Mann?
Yes, I think so.
Is this Leanne Lord?
Yep.
Who's that?
That's he just got an award.
Peter.
Yeah. Hotez, Hotez, I think. That's Ruth Frazier. I just saw her Saturday.
Evan Bernstein.
Evan Bernstein.
Eugenie Scott. Coleman Watts.
Oh, I didn't know that one.
Is it Watts or Watt?
It's Coleman Watts.
With an S. Mary Roach.
Oh. Anthony Teresa King.
Yeah, Anthony Teresa King. I don't know who that is.
So these must all be speakers at
Speakers for CSICon.
I didn't know Anthony was going to be
He's going to be
speaking.
doing a choir. He's got a 15-minute gig right before Rob and I are on stage. He's going to be reading a choir thing.
3 out of 10 of those people have been in my house.
Yep. Well, that was an easy category.
Choose kindness.
So any guesses for this one?
No, I haven't been.
Does she look familiar at all to anybody?
No.
Not to me, no.
I'm trying to think of Because to me, if I saw this person, I would assume that she did not grow up in the West, and maybe she lives here now, but she grew up in China, or
I would
Taiwan, or
just
Hong
assume
Kong.
that she's has Asian ancestry, but not necessarily.
She looked. I based on the way her styling is, I would assume that she was born in China or
Oh,
Taiwan or Hong
Are
Kong.
you talking
oh.
about the very conservative dressing?
For Korea.
Yeah, and the hairstyle. Yeah, Korea, I'm not sure.
Yeah, the very tiny earrings, makeup.
But I don't know who it is.
I haven't looked that closely at the schedule,
Yeah.
believe it or
I
not.
thought you would have had it
Memorized? No.
memorized.
I'm busy on other stuff.
Oh, we're about a month out.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Well, that's all right.
I mean, Rob probably hasn't memorized as he's interviewing all of them.
Yeah, now that's true.
Well, at least we got 10.
And not 7.5.
You guys.
Oh, I was so pissed off because number 2 was false.
Yeah.
100%.
It doesn't make sense for them
No,
to
the way it
claim
was
them.
phrased, you're assuming that the Dutch thought their trade would involve them
I
getting a
went and
spice
I
island from the
researched.
Indians.
Atlas Obscura said in 1677 they traded Manhattan to the English to get control over one little island.
Yeah. Yeah, which was an island that she'd mentioned later was one of the Spice Islands, ruined. So
she's basing it off of what she saw on the video that she saw. So it's the same as somebody saying,
yes, which was not
I
correct.
did.
It's not the Algonquins. It's a different group.
And she did say ahead of time, she said, according to this video series that I watched, this is what they said. And
she might have
that's what she heard.
watched this video series.
She might have heard it differently. I don't know. I can't give an answer because I don't
I'm
know.
not entirely clear on what even she meant by that by what she wrote there. So I can't tell you if it was right or wrong because it's
Yeah.
not clear to me that what she meant.
I'm at the Wikipedia article, so.
So I think the world of Gail, but sometimes her questions can be very confusing.
Because she's writing her own.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Paula, you should move that thing off of behind you.
What?
Because it should be off to the side.
What do you want me to move?
The object, the Futurama
I
object.
know, it makes me sad. Let me see if I can.
It should be to the right or the left of you.
My avatar. Oh no, it didn't go. It didn't.
I think it should have been the British bought Manhattan.
There we go.
Hold on. Well, they bought Manhattan from
kill all humans.
The Dutch bought Manhattan from the Indians, but I'm trying to see.
And then the British bought it from the Dutch.
See now, Paula, when you get in front of it, you're just in front of it.
Yeah.
Rich Crocker, anybody?
No.
Avi, you want a Rich Crocker?
Yes, please.
Oh, wait, we know. You're next to me. Here. No, the other way. Right here. Can you take it? No, the other way.
I'm gonna wait.
No. You're reaching the opposite direction. There you go. Thank you. Can you grab it?
Yeah, there was nothing about them thinking they got the Spice Islands. If anything, the Indians thought they were just it was a lease to the property, not a purchase of it. But they said very little is known about the sale except for like 2 lines.
How come Richard Saunders doesn't play this anymore?
Because it's Friday, around 11 o'clock.
I know, but he used to.
I think he's just busy at this time of the day now.
No more pandemic.
Did you irritate him somehow, Susan?
I irritate everybody. They take turns. The goal is not to irritate everybody at once.
Ooh.
No, we're still friends. Last I checked. I don't get to keep. I don't really notice. I haven't talked to him in a few weeks, so yeah. No, I think everything's cool.
Is he going to CSICon, I'm assuming?
Yeah, they're flying him, believe it or not. All the way from
No
Australia.
way.
Yep. All the way from Australia.
Wait, does that mean he's coming with his wife?
I'm sure he's not coming with his wife.
Oh. Have you ever met his wife?
Yeah.
Okay.
Very briefly. I was walking out of the building to go to the bathroom during a conference in Melbourne, and he said, "Oh, I'd like you to meet my wife." And I said, "Oh, great, nice to meet you. I'll catch you up at the conference later." And she says, "I'm not at the conference. I'm just here." No, we were in Brisbane. She said, "I'm just here. Richard's at the conference."
They were invited to Nancy Jesus.
So I didn't get to meet. I thought I was going to have a chance to talk to her, but I was on the way to the bathroom, and
like
thought I'd hang out with her and talk to her, but I never.
Is she a skeptic?
She works in IT. I don't know. I assume so.
I
think she's just not interested in this topic at all. And it doesn't, she's a very shy person.
Okay.
So that's what I've been told. I don't know. But Lara has met her. And Eugenie Scott's met her. So she's very nice, very quiet, very nice. You guys, what are you guys going to wear for I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to wear. But I'm asking you if you guys know what you're going to wear for the gala dinner at CSICon.
I'm not going.
Oh.
Isn't that like $500?
No.
The gala dinner? I don't know. What
You're
is
talking about the
That's
VIP.
Saturday, right?
Yeah, you got to go to the gala. My gosh.
There were a lot of things to purchase on the site, but I don't know if we purchased the correct thing. What?
The gala dinner is I don't know.
Because there was like the cruise. I think something
How
else.
come Romero's mouth? How come face mouth's moving as Romero talks? That's creepy.
We're in the same body.
Yeah. That's why it's called Faith in the Hidden Romero. Guess where he is in the Avatar.
That's creepy.
Yeah.
I don't need to know TMI. Okay, let me look at the
It's in my pinky finger.
We're done, Rob.
We've been done for a while.
Yeah, I don't think I
kind of
registered
figured that. This is going to be the widest spread possible.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Oh my God.
I mean, it's helped that we had Susan on our team, but 3 out of the 7 or 10 people have been in my house.
Oh, wow.
I've actually slept in this room that I'm in.
Whoa.
Coleman and
I
Anthony
know.
and
Tracy King
and yeah, Melanie.
Wow.
And I
There's
just
at
saw
least
Melanie and Ruth
one
Fraser on
team's
Saturday.
going to have a 0.
Oh
What
gosh,
team is
that's
that?
bad.
Let me look.
Oh, we should bring
Is the gala dinner, is that the same thing as the 50th anniversary awards dinner and Mystifying Variety Show?
Yeah.
If I got open seating, does that mean that I'm still there?
Yeah.
And do I have to wear
Is that
anything
on
special
Friday
to it?
night?
The costume theme is either 1976 or 2076.
Oh,
We didn't purchase
I'll just wear my
it.
sprout because I'm going to say that everyone has sprouts in 2076.
But you're gonna wear your sprout the whole time.
Yeah.
We're doing this though, right?
I don't remember.
Go pull up your email to go find
The
it.
theme for the 50th anniversary is gold. And I think I'm gonna bring Google Eyes for people.
Oh, it's on this side. Okay.
Yeah, we signed up for something called the Skeptical Extravaganza.
Which is Friday night.
Well, that's with the SGU.
Yeah.
You want the dinner and mystifying variety show. So you get dinner, it's $99, but it comes with food and everything too.
Yeah, the gala's sold out, I think.
You mean the VIP thing?
The
dinner.
VIP is sold out, I think.
Yeah, but I wasn't spending $500 for that.
Yeah, it's a fundraiser, so it's going to be more expensive. That's only for some people.
What do you get if you
Some
spend the
rich
500?
people.
You get to hang out with all the speakers.
Yeah, those people sit at your table.
No, we're just talking the variety show. Reserve seating was 200 and it was $100 for open seating.
The
Yeah.
awards dinner.
That's the awards dinner. We're not talking about luncheon.
Okay, so
But we're not gonna do the awards dinner.
Wait, why is there open? Oh, there's reserved seating and there's open seating. Oh, okay, I see the
But
difference.
we're going on the Niagara Falls excursion.
Oh,
we
it's sold
didn't
out.
sign up for
now.
the.
Do we have to bring umbrellas? Do we have to bring umbrellas, Faith? I'm not clear on that.
I'm gonna bring
No.
a poncho.
No, you get those
Poncho.
Well, they give them to you when you get on. It's the plastic. They put it over
It's
Do you
you.
have to
called a
wear a poncho
poncho.
somebody else
But
had
you don't
on?
have to
You.
bring one. They have them there.
But
That's part of
I've
it.
bought ponchos in Walt Disney World, so I need to bring those and use them.
Okay, so you can get a use out of them, bring them, but you don't have to have an umbrella, Rob. It'll just get ripped out of your hands because it's not. It's a. Yeah, you don't want to have an umbrella, and they'll give you the poncho unless Faith brings you an extra Disney one.
Yeah, we have two. We got them at
Rob?
Okie dokie. It was like very silent. I wasn't sure my computer was streaming anything.
Because we're trying not to say screw you, Rob Palmer.
Okay, so
you're punishing us for not listening to your show.
So that's wrong. I did not interview all of these people, although I did some of them. This is the page you had to go to. CSICon speaker list for this CSICon. There are all the people, including this person. I was going to do that, but that might have been too easy.
Oh, yeah, a little easy with that face.
Current
As a
picture.
scientist.
I know
yada,
people are
yada,
going to be so disappointed when they meet me in person. They're going to go, "Oh, you don't look like that."
Oh, look at you. You're
All right,
cuter.
so I have a PowerPoint.
2014.
Yay.
I have a PowerPoint to share.
Are the cats in it? Put the cats in it.
Oh, let's see. Where is the PowerPoint? Why is the PowerPoint not
It's
open?
hard to put cats in at the last minute.
It's hard
Is
to do
Melanie's
anything
last
with
name
it.
anything with
Trace
cats
it
at the
King?
last minute.
Is Melanie's
It's
last name
hard to
Trace
do
it King
anything with cats.
or Trace it King?
Period.
Tresek King.
Norman, your picture looks awesome. It looks like you're an alien.
Yeah, I don't know what's doing that.
On Star Trek. You look like a Star Trek character.
Oh, that looks creepy, Norman.
Yeah, it looks like you had a bad accident with an overhanging girder or something.
Yeah, like one of those. It's like when you hear those old stories about somebody had like a brain injury, like a beam hit their brain, but they can still semi-function even though part of their brains.
They can still play trivia.
Here we go.
I
You
know
ready?
somebody
You
like
ready?
that.
You ready for the names?
Here we are, ready.
Number
MTK.
1, Melanie Teresa King.
Oh, she's got a corgi. I love it. Love it.
Oh, they're all going to have corgis.
Number 2,
Oh, no.
here's Michael Mann.
Oh, Michael Mann.
The hockey stick guy.
I don't know who that is.
Number 3, this person has hosted CSICon in the past and will do
Where's
so
her
again.
dog?
Liam
There we
Miller.
go. Yeah.
You need to show them these pictures.
Rob, move your cursor over so that I can take a picture of these easier. Okay, thank
These
you.
are so fucking cute.
Oh, those are adorable.
Number 4, this was the best one. All right. This is Peter Hotag.
So great.
Oh my God, that's so cute.
Isn't it fun, Rob?
Yeah, that's number 5.
Is he a pediatrician?
Now I feel terrible.
Ruth
Fraser.
We knew that, Deborah.
I know. We sat there and listened to
Look
her.
at you, cute corgi dog.
Number 6, one of the SGU rogues.
Thank
Evan
you.
Bernstein, and I
Thank
spelled
you,
the
Gail.
BV. I don't know what that's
Oh,
about.
Evan.
Evan Bernstein.
Wait, you spelled his name wrong.
Yeah, I can see that. Number 7. So actually, we will talk about this a little bit in the break, but this person is going to be my guest on RFRX this coming Monday. Eugenia Scott.
Would you accept Ruth Bader Ginsburg?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
What if we said George for every answer?
Number 8.
And you'd be psychic.
Coleman.
What is
by the way,
Coleman famous
every
for?
single person's face gets a little bit
Holding George.
gets a little
Yeah.
bit more smiley once the AI is done with it with the dog in it. It's amazing.
Yeah,
Every
that's
person's
what
face.
corgis do.
Except this
Well,
one.
she's pretty
Well, even that
smiley.
one. See her lips
Aw.
change a little bit. She's still more smiling.
See, that's what I said.
No, she needs to write a book about corgis called Sniff.
Suggest
Number
it.
10, Anthony.
Oh, Anthony, he must be related to the other crazed Tracy.
Yeah.
Yep.
TK.
That's her husband.
indeed.
He's way too well dressed to be a skeptic. I'm sorry.
Yet he shows up to
He's
the
a
skeptics.
musician, and he's going to contribute to the music there.
He
he's
does
a
look
choir
music-y.
director.
Yep.
He's a handsome guy.
The bonus: the person with the most serious face is actually flying all the way from China to address the conference.
Oh.
And even
you're right.
her lips got a little bit more smiley, just a little bit more in the AI version.
Well, you know,
It did,
Corgi will do that to
yeah.
you.
Nice
happens with
work,
corgis.
Rob.
Anyway, we never would have got her.
Yeah, we didn't get her name, but she did look to me like she grew up in either China or Taiwan.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah.
She's going to be part of the international panel that's being led by Richard Saunders.
Oh.
Now, did anybody actually get the name for Eugenie Scott for number 7, or just get, oh, she was a scientist in the Dover trial thing? And
No, we know her.
Oh, everybody
know her.
knows her.
Yeah, we all
Yeah.
got
Yeah,
her.
we've met
We
her.
all know her.
We all know
But
her.
I'm glad that you
smarmy
got the
bitches.
She had
scientist
the
in
best,
the Dover
best
trial.
Halloween costume ever.
Yes, she did. That was good.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
And she was
yeah.
singing "Staying Alive."
Faith revealed something. Faith, you want to tell everybody about?
He's awesome.
Oh yeah, 3 of those people have been in my house, 2 of which have slept in this exact room that I am in right now. So, I have hosted 3 CSICon speakers.
That's right. Oh, you should have done Leo Igwe with a puppy.
It's a bit of claim to fame, huh?
All right, Rob, you gotta clip that and make that slideshow or those pictures available.
Oh, I'll send it to you.
Yeah, they might appreciate it.
They're gonna think that's hilarious.
Susan, is the speaker Michael Edwards? Is he related to Mark?
No, Mark's middle name is Edward.
You
His
should
middle name
hack
is
the page and
Mark
put all your pictures up there with the dog.
Edward Wilson. But because there was a very famous magician called Mark Wilson, and Mark was named after him, Mark could not use the name Mark Wilson when he started his career as a magician because there was already a Mark Wilson. So Mark went with his middle name, which is Mark Edward. So Mark's last name is actually Wilson. And the psychics, same kind of thing. Lots of psychics just use their middle name.
Was he named after a volleyball?
Oh yeah.
Castaway. I got that. Okay.
I'm looking forward to sharing these pictures. It's going to be hilarious.
Yeah, I put the PowerPoint file in there. So the way it works, by the way, is when you open it, you will not see the corgi pictures because one dissolves, and it's like every other one is the corgi picture.
Oh.
Yeah, they faded in. It was good. That was good.
Yeah.
It was nice the way they just wormed their way in.
Oh.
They'll do that, won't they?
Oh, they will.
Yeah.
That's so corgi-ish.
The one with
Yes,
the one with the microscope. The AI was very interesting because it said, "Would you like me to make it like the corgi is really a scientist looking into the mic, or he's having
how
fun,
cute.
and the scientist is having fun with him?"
Oh.
Hey, Rob, we should put those with the, you know what? I think those should be the slides that we use at CSICon.
Oh, cool.
I think that would be hilarious. Can you do that?
Yes, I
Put those
can.
on part of the slides for the
Oh, and the background slides
Good
just
idea.
keep going through.
I think it's brilliant.
That's
It
great.
will take some
George with all the
explaining.
speakers,
Well,
people are
yeah.
gonna feel
Will they
left
get the
out.
corgi? Will they wonder why? I mean, they don't know the corgi inside joke.
I think Peggy Hill's name is going to come up a few times.
Uh-oh.
It doesn't matter. The corgi is cute.
They are pretty universally known as cute.
Just put one of George up with George's name, George Hill, just the corgi.
Okay, for
That
people
explains it.
For people who may be watching this for the first time, George, the corgi, lives in Peggy Hill's household, who is a member of this trivia group, and she does slides showing George, and now it has become kind of a little mini meme here in the trivia Thursday night social trivia with Susan.
The only reason I show up.
By popular demand, George shows up.
George
I love it.
shows
George
up.
the corgi.
So
Adorable.
I volunteer my dogs.
Well, now I got a
you gotta take some
Now I got a
pictures.
5-minute break to add corgi pictures to my presentation.
All
I can't pull it
let's
off.
do
I
scores.
can't pull it off.
No, you got to add your beagly pictures.
I got to
you
add
gotta do,
beagle.
you gotta do beagle
Pepper.
pictures.
Pepper.
All right, George is cute, but so is your beagle.
I gotta say, your beagle is pretty darn cute.
Yeah, Pepper's a cute dog. But
Yeah.
the thing is, when you do that with George, that's not really George. It's the AI's version of George. But because corgis all look alike, that's what happens.
No, they really make it very George. I have to disagree with that. It's very
Do you
much
upload a
George's-
picture of George?
George's mark. Yeah, I give him my
Okay,
picture.
okay, you're uploading a picture. I wasn't sure because
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can
yeah.
just type in,
I don't
put
say
in a beagle, and it
corgi.
looks like my dog.
George is more than just a corgi.
No, I know that, but I wasn't sure if you were uploading a picture or just saying.
And they don't all look alike. We see them when they're out hiking. They actually have black on. There's tricolor ones.
Yeah,
No, I
All
understand
right,
that,
let's
but
do
I'm
the
just
scores,
saying.
people, so Avi can get to sleep. All right. Cash Patel is the new J. Edgar Boozer.
8.
Okay.
Eight.
What are we talking about?
Mother.
Trump and his cabinet deserve a vacation, maybe a cruise?
Nine.
9.
Jeez.
We're getting
Man, we're gonna just so bomb.
Dawkins and Claudia sitting in a tree, KISSING.
I believe we got 10, yeah.
Damn.
Jeez.
Damn.
1,500
damn.
beagles to go to Daisy Hill Puppy Farm.
Oh, we got 0.
No, you didn't.
We
got
did.
0.
We did. It was terrible. Look
Nobody
at
on
that.
our team is paying any attention.
God, look at that spread.
Nobody
oh
on your
God.
team is going to cook on. Or not
Hey,
going
we-
to
we-
cook.
Did you
want the
recognize
next
some, but you
person.
did you recognize some, but you couldn't remember their names?
Absolutely.
Yes,
we
that-
recognize
that-
a lot of
Okay.
pictures, but said
Well,
I
I
don't
know
know
how
this.
about a
Kevin's
lot.
going.
A few.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
the
like
names all sounded familiar, but that doesn't help.
yeah. Like I remembered all kinds of things about Eugenie Scott, Dover trial, yeah, but I didn't remember the name until
Yeah.
And I remember that wasn't Paul Offit. That's all I remember.
He's a doctor,
That
but
is
he's not that
Paul
doctor.
Offit. Okay, all right. So let's take a picture. Everybody get your shiny, nice faces together.
Shiny, nice face. I don't have one.
Well, get your George.
You
Okay.
just get whatever face you
You're my
get.
dog.
All right, everybody. One.
Sorry, I'm coming back.
Wait. Are you there, Janine?
I've returned, haven't I?
Okay. All right.
think
Now
I've
let me take a picture.
returned.
Okay.
Just a
1,
minute.
2, 3.
Cheers.
You guys are so cute.
Yeah.
I have
you
never
bet.
met anybody more willing to have their picture taken than you guys.
Except
And that says a lot because I did
Damn
34
straight.
years of people who didn't want their picture taken.
Paula gets her avatar picture taken, but not her. So
Well,
Good night, everybody.
good night,
night,
Abby.
Abby.
Right, Abby.
Right, Abby.
come up with a gold outfit with the sprout. That's what I'm saying.
Susan, we only do it for you. No one wants our picture taken, but
Are you kidding?
do.
You guys' Facebook feeds are full of pictures that have been taken the last almost 6 years. It's hilarious looking at these pictures back. I look at your guys' posts or whatever, and then you see the area where it says photos, and it's just photo.
From you.
Yeah,
Yeah, all these photos from you are there.
I know. I think it's hilarious.
It's kind of funny because it's like I get a few from my wife and from my friends and once in a while from my family, but most of the stuff I put up there is very old,
flooded
or I
with
put
us.
specific stuff in a specific page.
Yep. Okay, so 5 minutes, y'all. I'm gonna select these pictures and put them up. These are hilarious.
Put my questions in now.
Oh gosh. My back hurts. Then we
So Peggy's gone down to the beach and it's you and I, Kevin. Everybody else is left.
Everybody's left?
Everybody's left, but nope, Jamie's here.
Are you
Jamie and his dog.
Are you going to Buffalo?
Right here.
I am going to Buffalo.
Yay, I'll see you there. I'm going there too.
I just booked my tickets today. They cost me an arm and a leg,
Yeah, it's not cheap.
but my legs aren't any good anyway, so what the heck? Yeah. So,
I haven't
Deborah,
decided.
Yeah.
I just got my tickets today.
Yeah.
I got my sign off from my doctor on Friday.
All right.
And I've got wheelchair assists through the airport.
Perfect.
Nice.
I want to travel with you.
Good. Come with me. I needed somebody to do this with me.
It's just the best to go with somebody in a wheelchair.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
true.
Really?
They put you on a little cart and they take you around.
Oh, you go right through. You don't have many lines.
If you go to concerts, they have seats right up front.
Oh.
They always have them.
It's only if I might even be able to walk half the distance. I
Don't
don't
even
know.
try it, Janine. Don't even try it. You're going to need your strength for other things.
And everybody who's flying more than an hour or two wear compression stockings.
I can't wear compression stockings because I have the reverse problem.
Oh, well, then don't worry about that.
Yeah, no, yeah, because compression socks would mean I would get even less blood down my legs.
So get some real fat lady ones at the
everybody else
at the big and tall store for guys. Get a big floppy ones,
Get big floppy.
Like, yeah,
that does not help, Kevin.
No,
you
big
need
floppy
a body
socks.
stocking that stops at your legs.
A body, yeah, something that goes.
Yeah, well, push
tries to help my heart.
Something that's just loose and keeps your feet warm. That's it.
Anything that raises my blood pressure will do it.
Oh, just read the news then, Janine. It'll work.
That'll be fine. Right. Yep. Yeah. And walking and stuff helps.
Yeah.
And so I'm a little worried about the sitting that long and then
you
not
can always
walking,
get up and do jumping jacks
on the airplane.
Oh.
Well, the problem with the airplanes lately is you can't do anything. You try to get up and go into the aisle and walk, and there's always some damn cart coming down or
I have no idea. But once I get to the terminal, I can walk as much around as I need to until I board again,
until you
I
get
presume,
up.
till I get on again.
And you have an aisle seat, so you
walk
can get
to
up
the
whenever
bar.
you want to?
No, I have a window seat.
Oh,
walk to the bar.
I asked for a window seat because I love looking out the window.
Me
Even
too.
if it's just clouds, I don't care.
Sometimes the clouds are spectacular.
Yeah.
I just never gotten over this idea of being able to look down on Earth like that. It's like, how many generations?
I pay extra for it.
That's what it's like to be Trump. You look down on the entire world.
Yeah. It's
mine. It's all mine.
Well, and I don't know, like I've been east once before, but I'm not sure I've ever seen the Mississippi River.
Oh.
What?
Well,
I know.
I've driven
Come
over
out
it
to
a
St.
couple
Louis.
of
I'll show you
times.
the confluence.
Well, I've never seen the Mississippi until a few months ago.
Are you going to go to Niagara Falls? Highly recommend it.
Yes, I am going to Niagara Falls.
Been there before?
No. When I went to Buffalo once before in 95 when we first formed, and they brought in the local leaders, I got there like 15 minutes too late to go out with the people that went out to Niagara Falls. So
let's see. No.
Are they going to the Canadian side or the American side?
Because I have no idea.
You might need a
I think we're on a boat.
Yeah. But if you go to the other side to look, you need a passport.
I have a passport to fly.
It's better too, by the way, the Canadian side.
Yeah, the Canadian side.
Yeah. That's a really good question.
I'm not just saying that because we've got Canadians in this crowd.
I think you need a passport. I think you do.
But
not for the Maid of the Mist ride, because you can board that in the U.S. But the Maid of the Mist you can do on either side. But to go across the bridge into Canada, you need a passport.
Okay, well, they're not going to do that because they're on a timed tour.
No, I got you, but it's worth doing if you have time to go.
I was going to say, they haven't told anybody about needing a passport.
But I need a passport to fly because I don't have a
real ID. Okay, so
they
I've
have
got these
casino
pictures all up. Rob, I
in
think Evan Bernstein's spelling problem. So that's done. I'm going to tag all these people and put these up. This is hilarious. Where is Rob? I'm talking to him, but he's not here.
His avatar just looks like he's there when he's not there.
Well, yeah, there it is.
His avatar just kind of has a swivel head.
Bobblehead.
It's like a bobblehead thing.
Slow
bobblehead Rob.
Oh, Deborah.
Yeah.
I get in at 6:30, but I thought I would call and see if you could get into the room before.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm coming in with Susan the day before, so I'm going to stay first night in her room.
You could, if you don't mind. I mean, if my plane lands at 6:30, it's going to be 7:30 before we get over there.
Yeah, we'll play. Where'd Susan go?
I'm right here.
It probably
Do you have anybody
does.
moving in with you after I leave?
Sterling.
Sterling, and when's Sterling
is-
coming? Coming on Wednesday?
When is this?
Wednesday night.
Okay, so I will find you. Just if you can tell me what room number you are,
We'll
I will
figure it
pack
out.
my
It's
stuff
not gonna
and,
be a problem.
and I'll camp right in front of the door until you get there.
Well, I bet Susan will let you like hold your suitcase.
Yeah,
in
you guys
her
can put
room
your stuff in
until
my
we
room.
get our room.
It's Sterling. What do you care? You know.
That's true. That's
Yeah,
true.
nobody's gonna
We
care.
will.
All right.
We'll probably just go have dinner.
When
or
is
something.
this?
In about 4
Uh,
weeks, 5 weeks.
Oh, it's still a while. Way.
June
Not
11
that-
to
11 to
14.
14.
That
That
not
was a
that
trivia
long.
question a few weeks ago.
I should have booked my airline a long time ago. It would have been cheaper.
Don't
You know,
think about
I
it.
didn't.
It's like
6 months
right
ahead of time.
here in every video I do. It's like right there.
Yeah.
Susan got our tickets, but long before that, I went on Expedia and just checked to see how much it would be to fly from Monterey, and it has fluctuated everything from about $700 to I think the low of about $550.
I think we paid
Every
$550.
day, I get a little message from them to tell me how much it would be today if I bought a ticket.
Yeah, I think we paid $550.
Yeah,
So we got lucky. All right.
but that was a
So
good deal. Yeah,
yeah,
Flight to
seriously.
Grenada recently, and it's definitely more than it used to be.
I bet.
Okay, so announcements. What do we got? Rob, why don't you go first?
Okay, so my latest article published with a CSICon speaker who was not in the list today, but in fact, I've interviewed her before, so she was the last time I did this, which was my previous interviews, and I got to interview her again for this CSICon, Andrea Love, and we spent the whole time berating this administration for the health policies and RFK Jr. and all of that, and you might find that interview to be fun. And then I'll share my screen here. One of the answers today was Eugenie Scott, and she's going to be our guest on the Recovering from Religion live stream show this Monday. And she's going to give a sneak peek talk about, well, it's not a talk. We're going to interview her about her talk that's coming up at CSICon, which is about how she conned a con artist into healing her of her blindness.
This is really good.
She's nearsighted but not blind, so.
I've heard this before. It's terrific. You guys got to
So I'll put the link in the chat for that information about how you watch that show. And if anybody is coming to the conference, keep an eye on my column, which is the same place the Andrea Love one is, because the next thing that's going to be published is about the Sunday speaker event. So I interviewed Susan and all 5 of the people that we picked for that, including Coleman Watts, all about the Sunday speakers. And then the final one from my pre-CSICon series is going to come out after that at some time. I just submitted it yesterday, which is an interview just with Susan with helpful tips about how to, what to do at the conference and what to bring and how to wear your badge and stuff like that.
How to wear your badge.
Susan's
We
big.
talked about
Susan's
more than
big
that.
on making sure you wear your badge right.
I'm telling
They
you,
can be a
don't
problem.
look at it.
Badges, they can be problematic. Those badges.
Yeah, well, they wear
Badges,
them,
we
they're
don't need
groin.
no stinking
They put them
badges.
on and they're hanging in their groin.
Or they twist around and you can't read them.
I think
Well,
Susan
but
used the
these are-
word groin about 10 times. I cut it down to just 2 or 3 in the video.
groin
It's a
obsessed.
drink. Every time I say the word groin, everybody has to take a drink when they're watching this video.
That's a fun game.
But it's serious. They put those stupid tags on and then they got their name tag. The part where you're looking at their name is in the groin of the man. Why? What? Can't they think to themselves, the men go, I probably should move the name tag so it's a little higher up so people aren't going, oh, what's your name?
And I'd be like, oh, you must be very proud of that. You want everyone to look there.
Oh my God. Okay, so
What if they're mounted over women's breasts? Would that be considered a bad
eyes up
thing?
here. Eyes up here.
At least you can see it.
Yeah, seriously. So I've got something. Okay, so while I was on the plane going to New Mexico, this published, and I've been talking about it for a very long time, and it is Operation Gobble Gotcha. It is the last sting I've done, and it might be the last sting I ever do, at least for a long time. I'm not doing anything else for a long time. And I explain why as you read, if you read this article. So that's Operation Gobble Gotcha, the sting I did this fall with Matt Frazier. The other thing that I want to mention is that I just came back from Skeptic Camp in New Mexico. We had a really good time. I got to hang out with 2 of the 10 people on the slides, Ruth Frazier and Melanie Teresa King. And so it was always great to see them. I've just finished in the last few minutes today all the videos that I could capture, and I'm going to give you a link to that from the Skeptic Camp. We had some terrific talks, and the one of them was, I should just screen share it so you guys can see it. So let me put the link in the chat. Where is it? Okay, here's the playlist. It's starting the playlist, but I will pull this, at least this one up, and show you. We, on the last day, on Sunday, Ben Radford took us to a place, and we had to go for a hike. It was about
I saw that you went hiking.
Yeah, I managed it. I'm shocked that I was able to do it, but I did it. So it was about a mile out into the woods. I'm not into the woods, but into this area. And we were able to go, here's where we were. You guys can see that. And then we went to this Decalogue, which is really interesting. I put this up on my Facebook page, and that's Ben Radford, and he's talking about this Decalogue here. So it's got, we're not quite sure what is from, and he's got some speculation, and I think that it's a great question of what it actually is. And
UFOs.
Well, I asked about that, and you can watch the question, the video. It's 14 minutes long. So I've also put up all the other talks. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 talks, 5 talks I put up there. Melanie used some kind of graphic or something in her talk, and when I've tried to put the video up, it's giving me copyright stuff, so I got to go back and fix that. But anyway, so you'll see photos, and you'll be able to see these videos, and I will be writing an article for Skeptical Inquirer. It was quite interesting. The weather was incredible. So yeah. And the other thing I thought was fascinating is Karen put up this video just in the last, I don't even know how long, I just saw it a little bit ago, and
it was just a few minutes before we started.
Oh, was it? Okay.
It was posted by the maker just about 2 hours ago.
So it's a UFO over a part of, well, it is a UFO because we don't know what it is. So I'm going to show you this. It's a minute long. It is a UFO. This is only a few blocks from where I live, so I'm kind of scared.
The people that like that live near you.
Yeah, it's scary. So this is a photographer from our area. He's taking a drone shot over the Steinbeck Center, which is, just like I say, it's about 6 blocks from where I live. And it is, he's going to show you what it is and what to look at. And I just took a quick glance at it, so I wanted to show you guys, and you could kind of give us weigh in. Of course, it could go to somebody who has a lot more skill. You guys can see this, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
The interesting thing also is he's priming you with all this information, which I think is fascinating. So he's giving you the size of it, and what I think that's, again, I think it's priming. So he's taking a photograph with a drone. I mean, a drone shot. This is our Old Town, and it's these white patches that are coming in. He says he doesn't know what it is. I don't know. Can you guys see it?
The blur.
Yeah, the blurs.
Yeah.
I think they're probably bugs or just a reflection.
I can say the blur that's probably a bug fragment right in front of the drone.
I think it's, yeah, you can almost see on the right one, it looks like a bug. And just the frame rate of the, yeah, I think it's a bug.
The fact that it's out of focus strongly suggests that it's very close to the camera and not far away at infinity focus.
Yep, I think you're right.
So if any of you are not, any of you who are members on Facebook, the Facebook group, Monterey County Skeptics, please go there and comment on that video so our local folks will have your input. And if you're not already a member of the Monterey County Skeptics Facebook group, consider joining so you can add your comments and insight.
She's so good at this.
She's
great.
So as someone who's not familiar with drone photography, I mean, yes, obviously I've seen it before, but I've never used one, blah, blah, blah. So if just a bug being right by the lens is going to cause that kind of thing, why doesn't it happen more often?
It probably does.
It does happen more often.
They just
Or
don't
does it
show
happen
you
all the
those.
time and people just edit it out? So I've never seen it.
Well, they say that's not a good shot because there's a bug in it.
Gotcha. Okay, so this guy who is a renowned, professional, excellent photographer is not aware that that happens to drones all the time?
Well, hopefully he will be. I'm hoping that the local media might pick this up and that Monterey County Skeptics could have a chance to respond. So your feedback on it, on what actually is going on, could be very helpful.
I didn't know, because I saw it when you posted it, Karen, and I had no clue what it was. But to me, it looked like it was something blinking as opposed to flying around. But
it could be a bug that is kind of moving fast.
Yeah, right. The wings do this, whatever. And that actually makes sense now that, Kevin said that. It didn't occur to me. But again, I'm clueless. I don't know.
Could be a bug. It could be something broke off the rotor or the drone flew away.
Have you ever heard of rods?
Yeah, we've
in this
heard
context. Rods in this context.
Yeah, but those
Yeah,
aren't.
You mean the rods in your eyes?
No,
no. There's this thing that people believe there are these interdimensional creatures that fly through the air, and you can't see them with your eyes. You can only capture them in photography like that because they kind of look a little like that, but elongated, and they zoom through footage. And whenever it's been investigated, it is in fact insects.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that makes sense then. It's interesting that the insect comes so close to the lens, and yet it's in different places within that same shot.
Yeah, and the other possibility, and I'm not that into photography that I could say this, but you always hear about reflections within the camera lens system.
Oh yeah, that's also a very distinct possibility.
Yeah,
like the orb thing.
You're out in bright light and you don't have a large hood on the lens. You could totally get inside reflections on the lens.
Yeah.
That actually does make sense. So
and with
my
filters.
limited photography knowledge, that makes a lot of sense.
With filters too. You have filters on your lenses, protective filters or whatever, or different shades, and those reflect. And you can actually do it with your glasses. If you ever look at the light, look off to the side and look at the reflection in your glass that goes through your lens, off your eyeball, back onto the glass and into your eye. You can see a little light in the corner, like floating around. And you can actually sometimes get a better view of the light. You can almost read the wattage on it, like I used to be able to. If I was looking at a lamp, I could tell you how the wattage was.
That makes a lot of sense
A
too.
little reflection.
And if you think about like movie photography, how sometimes when they're like scanning the horizon or something, depending on where the sun is, you get that kind of sun ray effect.
Yeah. Get a burst.
Is that somewhat similar?
Yeah, there's a reason why you often will put a lens hood on the end of a lens to stop oblique light from coming in and creating internal reflections.
Yeah. No, that actually totally makes sense now that you've explained that. So, but again, you'd think a professional photographer would know that.
Well, I would think that
you're assuming honesty on the part of the person and good intentions on the person.
Professional photographer is a very vague term. All you have to do is generate 51% of your income with photography, and you're considered a professional photographer. It doesn't mean you're any good.
He is good though. I mean, I've seen his work over the years.
I'm just saying that's what I'm saying, because I take a lot of pictures. I'm nowhere near a professional level. When I retire, I will be professional for my day job.
Oh, I see. So
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like Susan was a professional photographer
I
for years.
will give him that,
Susan was a professional photographer for years because that's how she made her income.
Yeah. So
don't know if she was any good, but she,
I
don't know if you were any good. I'm just saying When you take a picture that's in JCPenney or studio setting, it's all set up already. Any kid can push the button.
Well, this photographer is very artistic.
Wait a minute now.
No, you were a professional, but I'm
work.
not saying I don't know your other stuff outside of your
Listen
studio.
up, dude. It is not about pushing a button and getting the settings right. It is my job. 1,000% of the time I spent is working with the child, because
Yeah, making them laugh.
because you can push the button all you want, but if the child has left the room,
No,
because
I
they're
get that.
terrified,
I get that. I get that. You like if you watch the
move on
movie.
now before we get into a little fight.
No, we're not going to fight. If
He's
you
a
get
real
into watch
artist,
the
though.
movie,
He
watch the movie with-
composes his photographs. He does
Yeah, but
lots
he
of
could
nature,
also. Is he trying
landscape.
to grow his social media? Is he trying to go viral? There's
That's
also
true.
that
That's
too.
true.
You could assume a
watch
good faith
Rodney
actor.
Dangerfield.
You could assume a
Watch
guy
Rodney
who just wants to
Dangerfield.
create clicks.
So
Yeah.
you guys might want to post. I'm glad that Karen suggested you join Monterey County Skeptics. That's very important. But for this photographer to see the comment of what you think it is, you'll probably have to
Where's
post
the
on
link
video.
to it? Because
I put it in
went
the
to
chat.
Karen. Okay, where
You'll have
where
to
in the
post
chat?
on the YouTube channel so that he can see the
Okay.
actual response of what we think it is. But yes, you should join Monterey County Skeptics. And we're going to move on now, because otherwise we're not going to be getting done with our day. So Kevin, you are up, Mr. Not professional photographer. who
I'm not a
thinks he knows what
professional
he's talking
photographer, but I
about.
will be when I retire. Okay, it's a song category. I'm going to send you a link. I'm going to play it for you first, and you have to. I don't want to know. It's not like last time. You don't get a choice of one name. I want to specifically know, and they're listed there: song title, singer. That's what I want from each one, and they're labeled that way. So if you know the artist, it doesn't count for song number one. You need the song title. So my questions are right there in the chat.
Do I
Okay.
need to change the mute the?
Yeah, I would.
Okay, so should I do it now?
Yeah.
The recording. Yeah, so I'm trying to think of who that might have been. That was the same era as Eddie Fisher. And
so far I've written down Bobby, Tommy, Bubblegum. None of which are correct.
I don't think it's a Bobby.
All right, we're going to go back and listen to it one more time.
Well, no, we're not.
last time I said that if you had the clips farther apart, it would be easier.
If Alan was in our group, he would have got number 8, I'm sure.
Okay, the answers. Number 1, Fire and Rain. James Taylor song, the answer is Fire and Rain. Number 2, the singer is Dion.
Oh, Dion.
Boom. Number 3, the band is Creedence Clearwater Revival.
Yes, we did get it.
Number 4, the song title is A Boy Named Sue.
Yay.
Johnny Cash. Number 5 is Buddy Holly. Number 6 is the Everly Brothers. Number 7, the singer is Harry Chapin.
Yay.
Number 8, the singer is Eddie Cantor.
Yay.
Number 9, the singer is Susan Boyle. Number 10, the singer is Susanna Hoffs of the
Bangles.
The Bangles, Walk Like an Egyptian.
Oh,
I knew it was from
bonus-
that band. I
The
didn't know
bonus is Gordon Lightfoot.
we put Susie and the Banshees for.
Oh, that's not correct.
So what was the deal with the raccoon? What was the deal with
It was a joke. It was the Susan's home, and the song says homeless make a home on Susan's floor. I was trying to find a song about raccoons, and that's the only thing I could find, the homeless one.
Those damn raccoons! I will.
Rocky Raccoon. Couldn't
It's
find
going to
it.
be on my obituary someday.
But I had the video. I saw the video. I remembered the video of Susan's raccoons in the cat.
That's an old video. I have
It is.
I have a cat door now that is a tag on it, so can't get in.
But if you listen to it, you say, "You get out of here." If you listen to it, that's what you say. You get out of here.
Feed those raccoons in my kitchen for like 2 years. That was a pain in the ass. God, those things.
It was a mistake for you to make them a spare key, Susan.
Somebody, I
Gotta
think
stop
Karen's
feeding cat
leaving a
food.
little trail of treats going up to my cat door.
Anyway,
Now they're over at my other neighbor's house.
well, I'm
Lucky
fading. I'm
neighbors.
fading fast. I was totally useless on that category. I think I'll just say good night.
All right, night, Jim.
Night, Jim. Good to see you.
Okay, let's do
Scores
our
time,
scores,
guys. Scores.
Cool.
All righty. Do I hear a car or somebody? Is somebody driving? I hear a car or something noise.
Yeah, I heard something in beeps when I first got back into the group.
Yeah, it's weird.
I can hear this background noise.
I'm muting Bob. Bob for all evening there's been like loud sounds coming from his mic. It's a really good mic for some reason. So yeah, I just muted
For
him.
some reason. Okay.
Ooh,
So
he's got earphones on, so he can't hear whatever else it is.
Our team is not doing so hot.
1,500 beat. Well, that's why you're on the team, Alan.
Duh.
You helped a lot. You helped a
Should have
lot.
got here earlier, Alan. You would have helped us with the other categories we sucked at.
Yeah. So 1,500 beagles to go Daisy Hill Puppy Farm.
We got 9.
See,
Job.
Alan and Peggy and Celia, I'm telling you. All right. Look at that. You're tied. Cash
A
Patel
millisecond.
is the new J.
Not for
Edgar
long.
8.
All right.
Which two did we miss?
Wait a minute. No, we have 9 because we got the bonus.
Oh, okay.
Which one did we miss?
The first 2.
No, I said James Taylor, Fire and Rain. I knew that song.
Well, what I wrote down was James Taylor. I did not write down Fire and Rain.
Okay, 10. I'm giving you the 10. All right. Then let's go to Trump and his cabinet deserve a vacation, maybe a cruise.
Well, we got all 11, so we get 10.
And last but not least, Dawkins and Claudia sitting in a tree, KISSING.
10 as well.
Wow, we did really good for
Look at that.
Susan's be so disappointed at that high score.
Damn it.
But it's fun.
I'm giving you
Boy,
that.
make up for our
I'm giving you that
0 earlier.
Okay, Bob,
That's a low score.
take yourself off of mute.
My team.
Okay, I didn't realize my fan was making that much noise because I had the headphones on.
Man, it sounded like a car, like somebody was driving.
It's gone now.
Okay.
Anyway, so for this one, I just have to let's see, show a list, and then I will hopefully, let's see. Can you guys see it?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord, what is that?
Good grief.
So anyway, this is a list of elements, and nobody start laughing and yelling things out. But the goal is to identify the items on this list that are not real world elements. So if it is a compound, it's not an element. If it is fake, it's fake, so it's not an element. If it, for instance, nitrogen gas is, and it's not on the list, but nitrogen gas, if it said nitrogen gas, which it doesn't, nitrogen gas is still elemental nitrogen. So if something on here is all one element, then that too is also an element, also known as an allotrope. So the basic rule is find 10 out of this list of 32, find 10 that are not elements. And there are 12 that are not elements, and there are 20 that are. So 20 of them are elements and 12 are not, and you have to find 10 out of the 32 that are not elements. Any questions?
Bob, should we just take a picture using our cameras?
I'll cut and paste the list to the chat, and you can debate them all you need to, and I'll just share it to the chat. And
So what was that distinction about allotropes and or isotope? Isotopes.
Isotopes and allotropes are elements, so
Okay,
they count as elements.
Okay.
Because they're all one element. So
Wait,
anyway,
so
find
and hypothetically,
10 out of the 12
if there have been other names for something in the past, are you counting that name as a valid current name? Hypothetically?
Did Bob just drop out?
Yeah. So let's see. So now I will go to breakout rooms.
I have a question before you do that, Bob.
And I'll stop the share.
Bob, can you hear me, Bob?
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Is it rolling, Bob?
I can hear.
So yeah, not being that familiar with chemistry as the words Carl used, can I ask you a simpler question? If you said atmospheric oxygen, which is O2, is that an element?
Sure.
Does that count as yes?
Yes.
Okay.
So yes, that counts. So anyway, I will let you go to your rooms.
Okay. Kevin, you're in 3, right? No, which one are you in? Kevin.
I think I was
You're
in
in
3.
3. Yeah.
How do I get?
You
I'm
should
a
be
little
able to
confused.
join
Like
other
coal,
rooms.
diamond is all carbon.
Wait a minute.
How do I get to the other room again?
Go to breakout rooms.
Is Susan in our group now?
Yeah. Go to breakout rooms.
Yep.
And then on the right-hand side, when the box
Okay,
opens.
got it.
Okay.
Yep.
And then close the rooms. You'll have a 2-minute warning. Okay, he's gone. Okay, I'll just hang out here and twiddle my thumbs because
Little confusing. Okay.
No.
Okay, Carl, all set?
We got a nice close-up of Carl's forehead.
Yeah, so like coal,
I'm working on
diamond,
a spreadsheet
carbon.
here.
Yeah, so coal and carbon, that's carbon.
So anything that's an allotrope of carbon, such as coal,
diamond,
fullerene, or diamond, he's going to consider that an element.
Okay.
Yeah.
So radium also, it's the same. Ozone would be oxygen, he thinks.
Yeah.
Okay. Graphite's carbon. That's vibranium. I never heard of it.
That's something from comics.
Yeah,
Okay.
and unobtainium, you got that as fake? Yeah.
Vibranium.
Oh,
That's from it.
unobtainium. That is fake.
Yeah, that's what I said. Fake.
I know
there's
that.
several
Avatar,
different things that
whatever it is.
unobtainium comes
No,
from.
that's fake.
Comes from the core. It comes from Avatar.
That's fake. Yeah. Septium, that's fake.
Yeah.
Tritanium, no such thing as that.
There's no tritanium.
You made it up? Tritium.
I mean, it could be from some fake thing, but.
Unobtainium, that's Jesus, silly. But wolfram, that's tungsten. Okay. Red mercury. Never heard.
Red mercury is a fake thing.
Well, red mercury is it's the oxide. It's the stone from which mercury.
Well, red mercury is a thing from Star Trek, the reboot movie where they.
Oh. Okay. How many do we have so far?
Well, I'll know in a second.
Radium, hydrogen.
See what the
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there's a lot more. There's more than 10.
He said there's 12.
He said 12
fakes.
Oh, there's 12 fakes.
12 fakes.
And
let's see.
So we can pull out red mercury as the one that there's the least bit of possible confusion on.
Yes, a little bit. What is that mineral? What is it called? shit. The mineral where mercury is derived from, that red crystal.
Red rum.
What's it called?
Lithium, administratium, calcium, natrium, septium, titate, unobtainium, undium.
So of these 12 here, we can pick 2 to get rid of.
But they're all fake.
Yeah, they're all fake, but we should trim it down to 10. Is there anything in here we could have the slightest bit of possibility of there's some obscure unused current name that once with a correct name?
What about administratium? There wouldn't be anything like administratium.
No, there's no administratium.
No,
I mean, do you want to pull that one out? I mean, or no, you want to pull one out that I misunderstood you. You want to pull one out if there's a slight 1 in 1,000 chance.
If there's any like a 1 in a million chance that there's some obscure, like I don't think so, but we'll.
Tritanium.
Yeah.
What is I never heard. What is plumbum? I never heard of that.
Lead.
Oh, is it?
That's why it's PB on the periodic table.
Plumbum.
Latin for lead. That's why you get plumbing and plumber.
But that's the actual name, plumbum?
Plumbum, yes. That's the Latin name for lead.
Oh, fullerene, that's all carbon. Oh, that's all these carbon.
Ozone,
coal.
Coal, diamond, and fullerene are all allotropes of carbon.
And graphite.
And graphite, yeah. Those are all allotropes of carbon.
So we pulled out red mercury and
tritium. I never heard of seaborgium. Seaborgium?
It's one of the much higher up, more recently discovered elements. Named for Glenn T. Seaborg.
Huh. Okay, so we're there. We got 10 out of 10.
Let's just pull that out.
So if the other team gets 9, we might win.
So that's our list of 10 then.
Okay.
Well, maybe we might win. Susan, you said a long time ago, I remember that if we're on the winning team, that during the week we should go out and brag about it. Is that still true? Or?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Nobody ever tells me that they do. And I keep waiting for somebody to come and tell me, hey, I got some new shoes this week, and I had to tell my shoe salesman all about how awesome our team was. You know, whenever you go somewhere and they say, so how's everything going? You know, or anything
when I
new?
go through,
I'm waiting for somebody to say, yes, my team won at trivia.
Because we keep going, we go through like drive-throughs like Dutch Bros, and I always tell my wife you have to have a story ready because they'll say, so what do you got going on today, or what have you been up to, you know? Now I'll have maybe
you can say we won at trivia.
Yeah, I was in
yeah.
Are you guys done already?
No, wait, let me make a change here.
We're done.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, Norm, make sure you
I'm gonna make
your
a
wife's
change.
gonna go, okay. And then you can tell them all about the categories.
There.
The Spice Island. Category was the Spice Islands. Let me tell you all about it.
So
oh, I can see it now.
Here's our final 10 then.
Okay.
I think
I called this category not an element. He didn't say what the category name was, so that's what I'm calling it.
You can say it's not elemental, dear Watson.
I'll stick with mine. I'll stick with what I have. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm making next week's Facebook thing right now. Usually wait until we're done, but I guess we know the 4th category, so might as well.
You got to watch yourself on those Latin words. I think we're good here. There's always a possibility that one of these I'm thrown by some unknown Latinism or something.
God, we've done a lot of categories. I'm scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. Jeez.
Oh yeah, that's a lot.
I am
oh my God.
shocked at how much we've covered.
When I try and open that spreadsheet on either my iPad or my phone, it's really hard for it to.
Seriously, I don't know what we're gonna do. I
big.
mean, we're doing this 6 years now, almost. So
Well,
I
don't have the skill or motivation, but really a database expert needs to convert that to a database.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen.
That totally belongs in a database. It would be so much once it was in a database, it would be so much easier for you to enter stuff going forward.
Yeah, that's gonna happen. Where's Robin Walsh this weekend?
I don't know.
Wonder where she went. And Paul Carr didn't show. Goodness gracious, we're losing people.
With all the crap he's got going on at work, I'm amazed Ben ever gets to play at all.
Oh. Guys just yelled at me because I have a different opinion than the other people. It's mean. I'm going to come back and get you guys eventually. Just saying. He's going to come out with, I bet you
when you got a
Andy
disagreement
Rear
with
is
that,
going to come
like
out
that,
with a
Susan.
video or an
Sometimes
interview.
when you have a disagreement like that, you need to look around at all the people who are disagreeing with you and reconsider your position.
But why would I? When it was my opinion.
And understand that what you're saying, what you think they are saying is not necessarily what they are saying.
I was saying this is my opinion. And I think I still stand by it. I think he wanted to go back home. Klaus Larson has already commented on the pictures I put up of George with the CSICon speakers.
Yeah.
Like it should have been, and it should have been a cat. I'm like, well, George isn't a cat, so it can't be a cat.
If we'll ever see Klaus in person again.
You might have to go over there. In 2028, there's going to be European Skeptic Congress held in Switzerland. Not Switzerland, Sweden.
Convince them that they need to pay for an American photographer, that they need to fly one in there.
You can just go over there, Carl. Come on, man.
What do you think? I'm made out of money?
Yes.
The money I have has to last me the rest of my life because new money.
Enjoy your life. You don't want to get to the end of your life and say, well,
I don't want to get to the end of my life and say, my God, I have to live in the poorhouse because I spent all that money going to Switzerland back in 2028.
You know that ain't going to happen. Come on now, get real. Spend it. Enjoy it. Hands up, everybody who thinks Carl should go to Sweden in a couple of years.
Sweden or Switzerland? You
Sweden.
said Switzerland.
Well, I meant Sweden.
Okay.
I changed it.
Why is he supposed to go to Sweden?
So he can enjoy his life because he wants to meet Klaus Larson. For years.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, Susan.
Klaus Larson is over there in that area
for a skeptic convention, and I'm trying to convince
he says
Susan
he
that I'm
doesn't
not
know
made
if
out
he'll
of
ever
money.
see Klaus again, and I said you got to go in 2028 to this conference. I bet he'll
Susan,
be there.
I'm still driving a car made in 2007.
Well, you should be able to afford Sweden.
They have good cars over there. You get
Did you see the argument on my website between Klaus and Matt Delonte?
No.
Wow. Whoa. We'll talk about it after the recording.
Okay.
I always take Klaus's side no matter what, just so you know.
That's a good starting point.
Is it on the well-known skeptic or Rob Palmer? Well-known skeptic or Palmer?
All right,
no, it's on my personal site.
Everybody ready?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Thank you, Bob.
Okay. So, can everybody see that?
Yep.
And so those are the fake ones with explanations of what makes them fake. So adamantium is a fake metal used in Marvel Comics. Administratium is a fake element scientists came up with representing the bureaucracy of scientific establishments. Septium is a fake gemstone. I forget which trope or thing it's from, but it aligns with one of the 7 elements, which were earth, fire, wind, rain, etc., etc. Tritanium is a fake metal used in multiple sci-fi tropes for the starship hull metal. Unobtainium comes from several different sci-fi sources. It's a fake substance that is impossible to find. It's also originally from engineers who, whenever somebody in management would say, hey, do this, they'd say, yeah, okay, I'll get some unobtainium. Anyway, Iridium is the name of a 1986 Commodore 64 video game, but the guy who thought he was doing a fake metal, he thought it was a real metal. Vibranium is another fictional metal from Marvel Comics. Zinothium is a fictional, unstable compound from the comic Teen Titans. Coal is actually a sedimentary rock, and it's made up of all sorts of elements.
Yeah.
Red mercury was a discredited substance, and this was the Soviet Union used it as something to spread disinformation. Tachyon is a theoretical, hypothetical particle that always travels faster than light. And zircon is the name of a mineral. It is a silicate compound. Yeah. The actual element is zirconium. And then as for the rest, these are the elements. Kalium is the original name for potassium. Natrium is sodium. Promethium, it's a fake element for DC, but it's actually element number 61. Tritium is a hydrogen isotope. It's the it has 2 protons. That's what makes it an
One
isotope.
proton, 2 neutrons.
Sorry, yeah, 2 neutrons. Thank you. Wolframium is just another name for tungsten, wolfram or wolframium. Ozone is O3, so it's an element in a different form. Diamond is a carbon allotrope. Fullerene is a carbon allotrope. Graphite is a carbon allotrope. Plumbum is another name for lead. Red phosphorus is one of the forms that elemental phosphorus comes in. Stannum is another name for tin, and krypton is number 36. So there you go.
That was tough.
Diamond that's considered an element, even
it's
although
pure
it's carbon.
Pure carbon.
So the name is carbon, not diamond.
It's an allotrope of carbon.
That's
I
how it
was so
works.
determined. So I know that's not because it's made of carbon. It's not.
He warned us about allotropes. If we'd asked what it was, maybe we would have been better off.
Okay.
All right. Good job, Bob.
Yeah, that's what I said.
But that was tricky but fun. Thank you.
Understand.
Okay, let's go over to the scores.
I didn't know what allotrope meant either.
Scores, everybody. Okay, so we're got a couple. Team 2 and Team 4 are really close together. So let's start with Team 3 here. 1,500 beagles to go. Daisy Hill Puppy Farm.
Go to Daisy Hill Puppy Farm.
I think we got 6.
It just looks weird the way that is worded. 1,500 beagles to go Daisy Hill Puppy Farm.
To go to.
Oh, that wasn't because I copied it directly.
That should be there. But anyway.
Okay, now it makes more sense. Okay, 6. So you're at 22. You're tied. So
yeah, for a moment.
Patel is the new J. Edgar Boozer.
6.
All right, so you're no longer tied. And Trump and his cabinet deserve a vacation, maybe a cruise.
I screwed up and we got 9.
Okay, here's the
I
chance.
screwed up on a really bad one to screw up on.
Dawkins and Claudia sitting in a tree. KISSING.
I'm amazed, Carl. I remember you have a shower curtain with a periodic table on it.
Well, the one I screwed up on, you know my shirt that says fluorine, uranium, carbon, and potassium?
Yes.
The potassium kalium is the thing I screwed up on.
Oh no.
So we got 8.
Good job.
And a tie.
It's a tie.
High game.
You know what? You know what's a little weird? I'm just going to say this out loud right now. Is that whenever Carl was talking to Rob, he says, "You know that shirt that I wear?" And Rob's like, "Yeah." Playing trivia for an awful long time, and I think it's one of those things he wears to the conferences. I know you have the surprise. You have the
element of surprise.
The element of surprise shirt. Yeah.
Element number 180.
Yeah, that's kind of scary. We know each other's clothing, so just saying that's a little.
I don't
odd.
have any new shirts for this year.
Well, you're supposed to get. Remember, there is a theme for the gala.
Okay, I'm out. Good night.
Thanks, Mono.
Night,
Mono.
1976 or 2076, and the theme is gold.
What?
For if you're going to the gala dinner, the theme is to dress in 1976 or 2076. I will have an outfit.
So
I don't even understand
I will go
the
with someone in
connection.
2076 wearing a 2026
the gold
retro
anniversary,
outfit.
the
Because
50th.
1976 is when it was founded.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, now I
So
get
they're
it.
saying
Now I get it.
you want to go
Okay.
100 years in the future.
It's the gold. Okay.
What will everybody do? 2076. I plan
A
on
gold
staying
ring
alive
count.
to see it. So good. All right, y'all. Thank you
Bye,
guys for
everybody.
showing up.
Thank you,
So,
Susan.
do you want to see the feud between Klaus and
Yeah, I read it. It was stupid. Stupid. Just stupid. Why do people fight amongst themselves?
Are we going to continue recording?
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Okay.